Brazil is all set to face South Korea in what promises to be a high-voltage clash, and the excitement surrounding the lineup is already at fever pitch. Everywhere you turn, fans and pundits are buzzing with speculation. Who will make it into the starting 11? Who might be left on the bench? And what surprises could Coach Carlo Ancelotti have in store for us? And speaking of surprises, the biggest shock of all is happening right between the posts. Yes, you heard that correctly. Longtime Brazilian guardian Alisson Becker will be resting on the sidelines, giving way to a fresh, new face, Hugo Souza. This young goalkeeper stepping in for the season, Alisson has already added a thrilling twist to the pre-match excitement, promising to inject energy, agility, and unpredictability into Brazil's defense. Under the guidance of the legendary Carlo Ancelotti, one of football's most successful managers, the Brazilian squad has been meticulously prepared, maintaining their familiar 4-3-3 formation. Every position has been carefully planned, blending seasoned experience with youthful dynamism. And now the spotlight is firmly on Ancelotti's tactical choices. Starting with the defensive line, the right-back position is confidently entrusted to Eder Militao. The Real Madrid star has already won fans' hearts with his formidable tackling, blistering pace, and relentless work rate. His overlapping runs and defensive solidity are expected to provide a perfect balance of attack and protection down the right flank. In central defense, the spotlight shines on a compelling partnership. Veteran Marquinhos brings calm, composed leadership and tactical intelligence for PSG, while young gun Gabriel Magalhaes, the Arsenal standout, contributes raw strength, aerial dominance, and fearless challenges. Together, they form a wall that will be extremely tough for any opponent to break down. On the left back, Alexandre Ribeiro is poised to make his mark, not only shoring up the defense, but also contributing offensively with dynamic overlapping runs, ensuring Brazil's left flank remains potent in attack, as well as rock-solid in defense. Moving into the midfield, Ancelotti has opted for a mix of creativity, power, and control. On the right side, as a defensive midfielder, sits Bruno Guimaraes. The Newcastle powerhouse has already impressed fans with his commanding presence and ability to dictate play. His primary responsibility will be ball distribution, but his defensive contributions, intercepting passes, breaking attacks, and protecting the backline, will be equally critical. On the left, Lucas Paqueta takes the role of defensive midfielder with license to join attacks. His flair, vision, and ability to create sudden bursts of offense give Brazil an added edge, especially in breaking down disciplined defensive setups. Holding the center of the midfield, the ever-reliable Casemiro will orchestrate play like a seasoned conductor. The Manchester United star's dual role, disrupting the opposition and transitioning the ball at lightning speed from defense to attack, makes him an indispensable linchpin in Ancelotti's strategy. Shifting attention to the attacking third, the Brazilian lineup boasts a combination of speed, skill, and sheer star power. On the right wing, Rafinha takes charge. The Barcelona forward's explosive pace and technical brilliance are expected to stretch South Korea's defense, creating spaces and opportunities for his teammates. On the left wing, one of the brightest young stars in world football, Vinicius Júnior, will mesmerize fans once again. The Real Madrid sensation has made a habit of leaving defenders in his wake with dazzling dribbles, incisive cuts, and clinical finishing. His unpredictable movement and relentless creativity are likely to unsettle the opposition repeatedly. And leading the line, bringing experience, flair, and unmatched vision, none other than Neymar Jr. will take the striker's position. Neymar's ability to conjure magic in tight spaces, turn the tide with a single move, and score breathtaking goals makes him the heartbeat of Brazil's attack. Every pass, every run, every flick from Neymar is capable of changing the outcome in an instant. What makes this lineup particularly fascinating is the balance of experience and youth. From Hugo Souza guarding the goal to the tried-and-tested Marquinhos at the heart of defense, and from midfield maestros like Casemiro to attacking prodigies Vinícius Júnior and Rafinha, Brazil is blending composure, creativity, and raw energy in perfect harmony. Every position has been carefully selected to maximize both defensive solidity and attacking potential. Ancelotti's tactical blueprint ensures that each player knows their responsibilities while also empowering them to express their individuality on the field. The team's fluidity and versatility mean that at any moment, a defensive player could surge forward or an attacker could drop back to help control the game. In addition to the individual brilliance, it's worth noting how the dynamics of the squad are likely to unfold. Hugo Souza's presence in goal brings a sense of unpredictability. His youth and agility may allow him to make remarkable saves that even the most experienced forwards would struggle with. Meanwhile, the central defensive pairing of Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhaes will be critical in maintaining composure under pressure, absorbing attacks, and distributing the ball accurately to launch counterattacks. On the wings, the speed and skill of Rafinha and Vinicius Júnior are perfectly complemented by midfielders who can control tempo, break lines, and provide the right passes at exactly the right moment. Casemiro's experience ensures that transitions from defense to attack are seamless, keeping Brazil in complete control of the match rhythm. Every football fan knows that matches like these are won not just through skill, but through strategy, timing, and moments of individual brilliance. Brazil's squad for this friendly encapsulates all three. There's the experienced guidance of Marquinhos and Casemiro, the raw athleticism and emerging talent of Gabriel Magalhaes and Hugo Souza, and the sheer attacking genius of Neymar, Vinicius Júnior, and Rafinha. It's a blend that promises excitement, unpredictability, and sheer football artistry on full display. Fans can expect a roller coaster of moments, lightning-fast counters, pinpoint passes, stunning dribbles, and perhaps even a last-minute goal that could decide the outcome. The beauty of Brazil's game lies in its ability to balance tactical discipline with spontaneous creativity, and this lineup reflects that philosophy perfectly. The anticipation is heightened not only by the talent on display, but also by the tactical intrigue. Ancelotti has historically been a coach who adapts his team dynamically based on the flow of the game. Expect him to tweak formations, encourage overlapping runs, and exploit the weaknesses in South Korea's setup. Brazil's ability to switch from a solid defensive structure to an explosive attacking force in a matter of seconds could be the key to dominating this friendly. For viewers, this promises a match packed with intensity, skillful interplay, and moments that will be replayed and remembered for weeks to come. In conclusion, the Brazilian lineup for the upcoming friendly against South Korea is a masterclass in blending experience, youthful exuberance, and tactical intelligence. With Hugo Souza between the posts, Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhaes forming a formidable defensive partnership, a dynamic and versatile midfield anchored by Casemiro, and an attacking trio led by Neymar Jr. and Vinicius Júnior, Brazil is ready to dazzle fans while testing their strategic mettle. Every position has been chosen with purpose. Every player brings a unique strength, and together they represent the very best of Brazilian football tradition. Football enthusiasts are in for a spectacle, a showcase of speed, skill, and sheer passion that is bound to keep eyes glued to screens from the first whistle to the last. If you thought you knew what Brazilian football could deliver, this lineup promises to surprise, thrill, and inspire all over again.